morning, lovelies. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I have this hand of my nails to do. I'm having my coffee, and this is just going to be a sit back and relax and chill and chat kind of video today. It's the 4th of July. And I'm going to be doing a little ombreing, some colors. I've already put on some après tips using the Gel X method with my tried and true towing glue, UV cured gel glue. Okay, now I'm just going to get the tips ready for some polish. Wipe them down with alcohol. I'm going to be using a super cool method of ombreing that I saw on Sugar's channel, Sugar Eclipse Nails. If you don't follow her, where have you been? She is a sweetheart. She's down to earth, and she does some kick-ass nails. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, I am going to run some primer over these to get them ready for polish. I just have to find it. So how's everybody been? Y'all got big plans for the 4th? We, as I think I've mentioned before, have a camper. And we are campground hosts for like 2-week shifts in the summertime, along with 2 other couples. And we will be on duty for the 4th of July again this year. So what this primer is doing is just kind of chemically etching these. And these are Appraise natural milky white tips. But the milky runs all the way through the tip. Now, you would not want to put primer on something like that had a French tip or something like that with the color just on the top, or it would take it off and you would be really mad. Okay, now we're going to go in with some base coat. So we're going to be camping for the 4th of July. Hopefully relaxing. And chilling out. Making some good food. That's always a big part for me. I am a foodie and a cook. Now, I'm not a baker. I hate baking. I think it's the whole baking has to be so precise, you know? Where cooking, I can just throw stuff in, throw some herbs and spices, combine flavors to my heart's content. Oh, cat hair. And we're all good. I think that we might be doing a brisket for the holiday, but I'm not sure yet. All right, base coat's on. I'll come back. All right, I'm back. Base coat is on. And now we're going to do a couple Frenches. I'll show you what we're working with today. I'm using this Madame Glam Joy. It is this beautiful sparkly red. And then I'm also using this Enchanted Blue. I am using Canny Milky Whites. So what I've looked on Madam Glam, what is the milky white in Madam Glam? They have several whites, but I can't tell which one is the milky one. Oh, I just have a whole lot of cat hair on here. Obviously, my cat's played overnight. But such is real life, right? Life with pets. It's not always glamorous. All right, let's do some French tips. Now, I'm not the best at this, so just bear with me. Okay, we're gonna go in with this blue. And this stuff I find kind of thick, so I kind of like to glob some on there. I don't know if glob is the right word, but got my semi-long brush. Not too bad. I'm getting better. It's this side that's the hardest though. For me anyway. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up and I'm gonna cure that. I'm gonna put a second coat on and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. And I got the French tip on the thumb and the ring finger done. All right, now to move on to my favorite part, Sugar's ombre technique. All right, we're going to slap on some red on the tops of these three. All right. I don't know, I kind of find these two polishes a little bit hard to work with because they're very thick, but they are pretty. Okay, then a little stripe of the milky white. And then blue. Ooh, that cap was on there. Right. And then we are going to take, not an ombre brush, but this liner brush. We're going to start at the top. We're going to go down into the white and then come back up. And back down. And then all the way down into the blue. And then back up. Okay, and then we're going to take what's left on this brush. Just going to So I like that. I think they kind of look like a little rustic, easy 4th of July look. All right, and then all the way down into the blue, back up a little bit. Super simple, but I think it's super pretty. What do you guys think? It kind of makes it a marbly, well, kind of a marbly ombre, I guess, one would say. Yeah, like Sugar did it with on one of her lives, which if you've never been on one of Sugar's lives, you need to. It is a really good time. There are hundreds and hundreds of people on her lives, and man, she does some really nice stuff. And it is a really good time. I will link her channel in the description box. Okay, I'm gonna I'll flash cure that one. And make sure I don't get my pinky. Like it? All right, let's cure them babies, and then let's put on a little bling and we're done. Told you it was gonna be super simple, fun and easy. I think super pretty. I'll be back in a few. Thanks. All right, last part. I don't know about y'all, but I like to put on these little tiny gems just on top of base coat. I don't know whether that's right or wrong, and then I put top coat up against them and around them, not on top of them, but they seem to last. a long time for me that way anyway. Just gonna add some base coat. And this one we're gonna do white and red. Simple as that. I'm gonna flash cure that. Then we're gonna put some base coat on the thumb. We're gonna go white in the middle. Just like that. All right, y'all, I'm back. And here they are. Super simple. I just love that Sugar's Ombre. I'm just going to call it Sugar's Ombre. And I love these Madame Glam colors. And it just, I don't know, it just looks like rustic 4th of July. And I'm here for it. Tell me what you think. Hey, I got some exciting news. I just got an order for a set of shorty 4th of July press-ons. So I'm gonna just put on some music and let you watch me make those quick. So if you want to get another idea for a simple 4th of July set, keep watching. And if you're still here, leave me a red, white, and blue heart in the comments to let me know you're still here and you're here for it. All right, let's keep on going. All right, lovelies, here we go with style 2 for 4th of July. And I had a customer order some nice little shorties, extra short square. And I have, of course, primed them, and then I put base coat on, and then I put 2 coats of this beautiful Born Pretty Nude. It is the Jelly Nude Gel JN13. Absolutely gorgeous. So 2 coats of that. Now, one thing I didn't realize, and I realized it now, is that Born Pretty Nudes and pretty much all of their polishes dry, or after they come out of the UV light, they are slick. They don't have any sticky layer on them. So for when you're stamping, you need to have a sticky layer. So we're going to go ahead and put on another coat of base coat just so our stamps stick. Just a real thin layer. I'll go ahead and speed this up so you don't have to watch me put base coat on. Okay, we're back, and we're going to use this Maniology 4th of July plate. So cute, Maniology M054. She just wanted some simple kind of vintage flag Frenchies. So that's what we're going to give her. Now, she wanted like a dark red, and this one from Maniology, Toy Soldier, is a little bit more on the purplish side. So what I need to do is mix these 2 together right on the stamping plate. Get my dotting tool ready because you kind of got to go quickly for this part. Okay, we're going to put a line of that on. And a line of the Born Pretty Red. Just going to take a dotting tool and just quickly just mix those together a little bit. It's okay if it's kind of marbled. Okay. 45-degree angle and scrape and pick up. Okay. So then we got to get rid of that third line and the stars. So we don't want them. Okay, and then we're going to clean our plate, and we're going to get 2 picked up at the same time. And I'll show you 2 of them, and then I'll speed it up till the end. So, dark red. Light red. Mix them. Use my phone there. Okay, now in the meantime, I need to do a little bit of filling in with this one. So I'm going to get a little bit of the red, dark red, and the light red on my palette and mix them together. My little liner brush. Much to fill in on this. It's supposed to look rustic, so I'm just gonna dotting in a little bit of red. Okay, now I need to fix some of the blue. Okay, that one looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take Maniology Luna, which is kind of like an off-white with a little hint of gray. We want this to look rustic, so we don't want to go in with a bright white by any means. I'm just going to tap on these little stars. Okay, a little bit. I'm just going to go down that middle. Okay, that one's ready to dry. I can show you there. We gotta take those stars off too, but I just use I like Scotch tape as well as anything to get mistakes or little things off. Okay, that little line right there is going to need to come off because that'll be on top. There we go. Okay, I'm going to let these dry probably about 5 minutes, and I'll come back to you and we'll put them on the nails. Back in a flash. All right, I'm back and they're dry, so we'll grab one of the nails. And that one's done. Okay, the next one. They're kind of cute, I think. All right, I'll continue to do the other 3, and I'll let you put on some music and let you watch me work. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And I think these came out super cute. Ooh, don't fall. I think they came out super cute for little shorties. Tell me in comments what you guys think. We used Maniology, Born Pretty, Canny, and Melody Susie today. Don't forget to check in my description box if you're shopping and you want to save some money at Maniology, Born Pretty, or Varnail. I have a code. Go save you some money on Nana Ange. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the 2 beginner-friendly designs that we did. I'm sure going to enjoy wearing these. All right. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Be safe, be merry, and love ya. Nana Ange.